Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in the previous episode, we got it that Mary was the most disagreeable looking girl who went to live with her uncle in Misselthwaite Manor after she became an orphan. Her father was very rich and mother just cared about going to parties and never paid attention to her. She was given to an ayah who used to take care of her. One morning when Mary woke up, everything was different and her ayah was not with her and some other servants were also missing. She went out to play and was feeling very cross. Then she saw her mother who came out with a fair young man who was a police officer. Her mother was very pretty. She had large laughing eyes, but this morning her eyes were not laughing and she was looking very scared. Then a sound arose from inside the house and it grew wilder and wilder. What happened? So we're going to discuss in this video. What is it? What is it? Mrs. Lennox gasped. Someone has died, answered the boy officer. You did not say it had broken out among your servants. I did not know, the Mem Sahib cried. Come with me, and she turned and ran into the house. After that, appalling things happened, and the mysteriousness of the morning was explained to Mary. The cholera had broken out in its most fatal form, and people were dying like flies. The ayah had been taken ill in the night, and it was because she had just died that the servants had wailed in the huts. Before the next day, 3 other servants were dead and others had run away in terror. There was a panic on every side and dying people in all the bungalows. During this confusion, Mary and bewilderment of the second day, Mary hid herself in the nursery and was forgotten by everyone. Nobody thought of her, nobody wanted her, and strange things happened of which she knew nothing. Mary alternately cried and slept through the hours. She only knew that people were ill and she had heard mysterious and frightening sounds. Once she crept into the dining room and found it empty through partly finished meal was on the table, and chairs and plates looked as if they had been hastily pushed back when the diners rose suddenly for some reason. The child ate some fruit and biscuits, and being thirsty, she drank a glass of wine which stood nearly filled. It was sweet, and she did not know how strong it was. Very soon it made her intensely drowsy, and she went back to her nursery and shut herself in again, frightened by cries she heard in the hut and by the hurrying sounds of feet. The wine made her so sleepy that she could scarcely keep her eyes open, and she lay down on her bed and knew nothing more for a long time. Many things happened during the hours which she slept so heavily, but she was not disturbed by wails and sounds of things being carried in and out of the bungalow. When she awakened, she lay and stared at the wall. The house was perfectly still. She had never known it to be silent before. She had heard neither voices nor footsteps, and wondered if everybody had got well out of the cholera and all the trouble was over. She wondered also who would take care of her now her ayah was dead. There would be a new ayah, and perhaps she would know some new stories. Mary had been rather tired of old ones. She did not cry because her nurse has died. What will happen next? If you want to know and want to enjoy the story, so please subscribe my channel and like this video.